Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up, a look into last Tuesday's blood drive and how you can make a difference.
Then information on the 15th annual St. Baldricks event taking place next week.
Next, we take you to the Hamptons to cover Long Island's recent wildfire.
And last but not least, students traveled to the middle schools to spread a message that will save lives. Thank you for joining us here at BMB. Today is Friday, March 14th, day 1. I'm Melanie Arcos.
And I'm Kyle McClellan.
And the BMB Morning Announcements start now.
At BMB, we navigate the seas of stories and treasure the ones that matter most.
We have your week in Malcolm Sports.
Join us as we take you into the heart of the community where stories unfold and voices unite.
We are BMB.
We are BMB.
These are the BMB Morning Announcements.
Good morning, Mepham.
Good morning is absolutely right, Kyle. We have a lot of news ahead as we take you all over the island. But let's start right here at Mepham High School.
This past Tuesday, a blood drive was held here at Mepham in an effort to save lives. The drive was hosted by the Key Club and the help of the New York Blood Center.
Students were given the opportunity to save lives, and they did. So many students participate in support. One student who supported was B&B reporter Mya Passanisi, who was at the event.
I'm here in the North Gym, where Mepham students are rolling up their sleeves for a great cause.
I know a couple of people, they're in critical positions in their lives, and although they don't need blood, they need other things. The thought that I could help someone in a similar position to them, it made me want to do it now that I turned 16.
New York is facing a critical blood shortage with a 30% drop in donations.
Currently, there is a really big shortage of blood in New York State. So I'm really happy to announce that we saved over 200 lives today. And that's a really great thing to think about for the future and how we can continue growing that momentum at Mepham, and especially, within the school district.
If you're 16 or older and meet the requirements, please consider donating, just like I'm about to. It only takes a couple minutes, and I'm saving not one, not two, but 3 lives. For BMB, I'm Mya Passanisi.
Thanks, Mya. It is so important for students and teachers to donate to this cause.
Agreed, Mel. Another event for a good cause is coming up is the 15th annual St. Baldricks fundraiser. The event takes place Wednesday, March 19th at 6 p.m. here outside the Mepham Gymnasium. Emma Santiago is here with more.
Mepham, it's almost time for one of our biggest events of the year, St. Baldricks. It's happening on March 19th, here in this very gym. This annual event raises money for childhood cancer research, and many students and staff shave their heads in support.
You get in that room, you see people shaving their heads, you hear some of the stories of some people that either have passed away or lost their battle to cancer, or survivors, and you just feel inspired and you kind of catch that fever of participating.
But beyond fundraising, St. Baldricks is about unity and support for a greater cause. So one may ask, what makes this event so meaningful to Mepham?
I think St. Baldricks is really important because, unfortunately, childhood cancer is very personal for Mepham. We have had a number of students over the years who have battled cancer, and we continue to have students who have either successfully battled cancer or are currently battling cancer now. So I think it strikes a personal chord for us.
There's still time to donate and sign up. Let's make sure this year's St. Baldricks event is even bigger than ever. For BMB, I'm Emma Santiago.
Thanks, Emma, and I highly encourage everyone to attend.
If you can't make it to the event, you can still donate by scanning this QR code. The entire event will also be live streamed on the BMB YouTube channel, so be sure to check it out.
This event impacts families and children in need all across Long Island and New York State.
In other Long Island news, last weekend, on Saturday, a wildfire broke out in Center Moriches and spread to East Moriches, Eastport, and Westhampton. Our partners at Westhampton Beach High School's Hurricane Watch filed this report.
Good morning, I'm Lucas Fine, here on the scenes of Saturday's unexpected wildfires where over 400 acres were burned. As you can see here, trees and the whole entire landscape was burned to charcoal and is now just a bunch of ashes. I'm here at volunteer EMT Brian Danowski. What did you see on the scenes of the fire?
Well, I was stationed here for about 8 to 9 hours, and while I was here, I saw about 30 to 40-foot flames cross through the woods and cross the street. I saw a couple buildings from our local auto gate business completely up in flames. I saw a ton of equipment be lost in the fires.
Last weekend, our community faced an unexpected wildfire that put our community at risk. High winds and dry conditions caused Saturday's blaze to spread rapidly through the Pine Barrens. Nearly 90 volunteer fire departments responded, and the Air National Guard helped by dumping water to control the flames. This aerial view shows how the fire crossed Old Riverhead Road and continued east towards Gabreski Airport. A big thank you to the first responders who worked tirelessly, pushing through exhaustion and uncertainty to keep our community safe. We are forever grateful. Reporting for Hurricane Watch from Westhampton Beach, we've been Mia Pizzera, Lucas Fine, and Brian Danowski.
Thanks, guys. That story was brought to you because of a collaboration between BMB and our friends at Hurricane Watch through a partnership created at the Bash Awards. In the weeks ahead, we hope to bring you more news from across the island. So thank you to the folks at Westhampton Beach who provided us with that this morning.
Another collaboration is between the Bellmore-Merrick Central High School districts, high schools, and middle schools. Yesterday and today, MEPM students that are a part of the SAVE initiative went to the middle schools to talk about the epidemic that has been affecting students all over the world. The visit is one of 2 sessions that they will be making to talk about the negative effects of vaping and how to deal with situations where students may be peer pressured.
And last but not least, MEPM's Model UN took their annual trip to the city to attend the conference where they participated as Slovakia. The conference was held from March 7th and lasted till this past Monday the 10th. Students talked about global issues where they stood as the country they represented. It acts as an amazing teaching experience for the Model UN team.
So many teams have gone on trips lately, especially sports teams.
You're right. I have missed so much since there has been so many sports trips. So let me get a quick recap of what's going on this week in MEPM Sports.
Thanks, guys. Here at MEPM, spring tryouts are around the corner as we just finished the winter season. In the professional world of sports, this weekend the long wait will finally end as it's Selection Sunday for March Madness, and the road to the Final Four begins. In Florida and Arizona, spring training is winding down and both New York teams lost key players to injury, with the first games being next week in Tokyo. On the ice, where the New York teams are just points out of the wild card spots, with plenty of other teams battling it out. In the NFL, free agency is booming with teams going out and getting their needs. Welcome to New York, Justin Fields. That's all for today. I'm Jared Boxmeyer, sending it back to Kyle and Mel.
Thanks, Jared. I'm excited to see the start of a new season.
Me too, Kyle. Be sure to look out for BMB's upcoming Game of the Week coverages, with our next one being the 25th for flag football.
I can't wait, Jared. Hopefully the weather will be suitable for practices this weekend. Let's send it over to our meteorologist, Christina Pena, with this weekend's weather report.
Thanks, guys. So glad we all made that leap forward last Sunday. That 1 more hour of daylight is a game changer. It basically feels like summer right now. I just can't wait until it really is summer. Anyways, that's enough about me, and on to this weekend's forecast. Today is a little cloudy with a high 52 and a low 43. Tomorrow promises rain, unfortunately, with a high 52 and a low 49. Sunday, the rain continues with a high of 58 and a low of 51. Okay, so maybe this weekend is a preview of the April showers we're bound to get next month, but hopefully the good weather will return soon.
Thanks, Tina. I was really hoping for better weather this weekend, though.
Yeah, me too, but at least this week was a nice sunny one.
That's true. Well, these have been the BMB Morning Announcements for Friday, March 14th. Have a great day, Pirates.
Yay! Happy Pi Day.
Yay. 3.14.
Shout out my first period class. Shout out Miss O'Hagan. Blessed me up with a bonus point. All right, I'm done. She gave me 3 today.